Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome mwah to you. Subscribe to my channel, click on the notification button so that every time I have videos you get to see them first. Guys, oh my god, the last video was fire. Oh my god, I feel like the comment section was just really amazing. You guys taught me a lot of things that I didn't even think about before shooting that video. A couple people came up with their life experiences on the comment section and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so true, this is so legit. Guys, I felt alone on that show that day because I'm like, no one is thinking like me, right? But I'm so happy, I'm super glad that the people like me out there who thought that they would, you know, do the thing that I was talking about in the video. I don't want to talk to you guys about that one here because I want you guys to be able to click it and go watch the surprise, okay? So if you haven't seen that video, it's going to be linked down below. Go watch it. It's amazing. It's educational. The comment section was really educational, you guys. So I just really want to appreciate you guys for that beautiful comment section. That little community that you guys have grown is just amazing. Keep it coming, you guys. I absolutely love it. So a couple while ago, I reached out to some of my friends to tell me the things that they would like me to shoot on my YouTube channel and just show you guys, right? And they gave me different opinions, but the one that really stood out to me was, you know, they wanted to know how it was moving from Nigeria to the United States or just moving from a country to another in general. And this is going to be helpful for people who are planning to move from one country to the other, or even if you're already in that country but you just haven't had your footings right yet. So this is going to be really helpful for you guys. So let's go in. So the first thing I want you guys to know is language difference. Pronunciation, you guys. Honestly, you have to know that there's some certain words that you pronounce differently back home, and coming here you have to pronounce differently too. As much as a lot of us in Nigeria, we speak English back home. English is literally our formal language, but when you move to a country like the United States, you have to realize that they pronounce some words differently, and when you come here, you have to kind of know how to blend in to know how to pronounce those words, right? Or at least know the meaning of some things that they say. And if you don't do that, Americans will tell you, speak English. I don't understand what you're saying. So, which kind of goes back to, I'm going to say this. So some of our friends, our friends in the Lord back home always think that when you get to America, you change the way you talk, the way you speak, and they think that it's a way of you being fake. Obviously, if they come here visiting for like 6 months or something and they come back home and they're like, oh, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Obviously, you can question them like, wait, bro, you just left here 6 months ago, right? But if they move to another country like the United States and Britain, for example, when they come here and they change the way they talk, just realize that it's not because they try to be fake, right? It's just a kind of way that you have to leave and stop attacking. Just stop attacking them. So back home, we used to say things like water. We come here and we pronounce it as water. We used to say things like dustbins, and we come here and say trash cans. Singlets, you know, like the thing we wear inside our clothes when you like an underwear. It's called singlets back home, but they call it white theater here. So when you get here, always be ready to learn new things. Another one is culture shock, you guys. You have to realize that you are in this new world, so it's kind of different, you know, like there's a lot of things we do back home that we don't do here. Literally, you can go to your neighbor's house in Nigeria and just be like, I haven't seen you in 15 days. What's up? What's happening? What's happening to you? Like, what's your family drama about, right? But here you can't do that. You literally cannot ask people about those things unless they offer to tell, right? You have to realize that you have to kind of mind your business down here. That's just it. Simple. The third one would be currency conversion. You guys, when you get here, you have to remember you cannot be converting your currencies like, oh, when you go to the store. So this happened to me. So when I went to the store when I first got here, I would want to buy something and probably the thing is like $20 worth, and I would literally go back to my calculator and on my phone and be like, how much is $20 back home? And I calculate that and I'm like, wait, what? I can't afford to buy this little thing for $20 when it's like 7,000 naira in Nigeria. But you have to realize that being in America, you earn money from America and then you spend money in America. So it's kind of different, right? Obviously, you have to kind of make a budget, and I'm not saying you should go out there and just keep spending anyhow. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that just know that it's going to be different for you when you first get here. So don't get so surprised as to like how much is worth back home and how much is worth here. Next thing I want you to talk about is being black can be a little different from being African. I don't know if this is like for everybody, but this is my experience, so I will be telling you this based on my facts, if that makes sense. So yeah, I remember people walking up to me and just being like, oh, you're from the motherland, and they just totally treat me differently because of that. I went to an HBCU school, so yes, there were a lot of African Americans in my school, but they just kind of still saw me differently because I had a different backgrounds from them, and I didn't speak like them. I didn't have their mentality and all those stuff. So you have to understand that even if people treat you differently, just know that it is what it is. It's always a good in being different anyway, so just see it that way and not the other way. So just move on with your life, okay? The next thing you need to know is making new friends. You have to try to make new friends, honestly, you guys. It's not even about being vulnerable or anything, but it's a new world, it's a new country, it's a new environment. Just remember, you're leaving your family, your friends back home, so you're coming into a new world. Technically, there are some people who would walk up to you and try to be your friend, but you got to remember that those people are not obligated to be your friends. But if you want to make new friends around here, you kind of have to be open and, you know, accepting to people. So you would have to make new friends. Basically, I'm one of those people. I'm very introverted. I don't know how to go out there and just be outgoing. But moving here, I had to like learn the hard way that if you want to make friends, you have to actually be open, okay? The next one I want you guys to know is you have to kind of adult faster. You have to grow faster than normal. When you graduate from college in Nigeria, you're still a baby. You're still under your parents. But here, when you graduate from college, in fact, when you go off to college, they don't know you anymore. They're like, bye-bye. They literally turn your room to a store. Like, bye, you're 18, you're gone forever, kind of. So like, that's the kind of difference when you get here. Like when you're 18 here or above, you have to learn to be yourself. You're responsible for your own time. You're responsible for your own life. So you can like when they say America is the land of opportunity, you can be whatever you want to be in America, but you just have to know how to manage your time. Time management is very important. You have to know how to manage your time as much as you can, because it all depends on you. So learn that when you get here, you're supposed to grow up faster than back home. Race matters. Race is ooh, just thinking about this makes me laugh. Race matters, you guys. Honestly, when I first moved here, I didn't think too much of my skin color, if that makes sense. I didn't look at it as much because coming from Nigeria, all of you guys are the same skin color. I mean, obviously we have like lighter shades and darker shades, but we were all black, right? Africans. And I didn't have that mentality of like, oh, you get to be different or people get to view you differently based on your skin color. Coming to America kind of just opens your eyes to that. Just let's close that topic because this is okay. The next one I'm going to tell you guys is Christmas. Christmas, you guys. Christmas is different here. Christmas is different here. Christmas is different. I cannot emphasize that enough. Honestly, when I first moved here, I didn't expect it to be that different. I was like very hyped. I moved here around December, so I was like very hyped for Christmas. I wanted the normal Christmas party we see on the TV, whereby you have Santa Claus and everything looks all beautiful. You have a white Christmas, there's snow everywhere, you know. I was expecting that, but at the same time, I was also expecting my African vibe, my African Christmas vibe, if that makes sense. I wanted to have some chicken, I wanted to have some jollof rice, I wanted to have like big music happening, family members coming around you, and all those stuff, but it just wasn't the same. So always remember that if you want to move to another country, enjoy as many Christmases as you can enjoy back home. And the last one is you get to miss your family, you get to miss your parents, you get to miss your siblings, or the big family that we usually have back home. You get to miss all of that vibe. So yeah, that's everything I have for you for right now. Obviously, there might be others that I might think of some other time and probably do a part 2 to this video. And if you have a different experience, just let me know. Comment down below the video and just share your experiences, and let's just be knowledgeable, right? So yeah, I will see you guys again next time. Subscribe to the channel, click on that notification button, you guys, and just let's support this girl now. What's your problem? It's free, you guys. Love you. Bye.